Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has subscribed recently and for all the support I got on my weight loss video. Basically, if you haven't seen it, it is telling you about what I achieved last year, losing the majority of my baby weight, and my goals for this year. Rather than babble on and repeat what I've already said, I'll just put the link down below so anyone that is new can catch up. So this video is my diet tips. Obviously, if you clicked on this video expecting a super fit, really toned personal trainer, you're in the wrong place. I'm on a journey with you guys, which I think makes it even more special because we can encourage each other. So I just thought I'd share with you a few tips that have helped me lose the weight that I've lost so far and what I plan to do going forward. My first tip is MyFitnessPal. That's mine open. I am Jen JB06, so if you want to add me so that we can comment and like each other's updates and encourage each other, please feel free to do that. Basically, MyFitnessPal is calorie counting, which can be a bit controversial because people take it literally and say you're allocated, I think mine is like 1300 calories. Say you're allocated 1300 calories, someone will go to McDonald's and be like, 400 calories chips, 600 for a burger and a drink. Oh, that's me done for the day. So they'll have a Big Mac meal and they'll be like, oh, I can even enlarge it. Have that. That's all they'll eat all day. And that's not what this is about. Obviously, I want to lose weight. Obviously, I want to tone up. But it's about putting the goodness in my body. So obviously, this is an aid. It's still down to you what you put in your body. The great thing about this is obviously it tracks your weight. But not only that is you get allocated extra calories when you exercise, which is so important. So for example, tonight I'm dancing, I'm doing an hour and a half, and then next Monday I do 2 hours, so it's gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm gonna need a little bit more. It also does water intake as well, so you can make sure you're drinking enough water. If that's something that you struggle with, you can keep track of that. But I just find it really good. I'll just show you like my food. So this is my diary for today. And I've got 497 calories because I had quite a big lunch. That's because I don't like to eat too much before I dance, and I can have a snack when I get in it if I want to. But it just really keeps me on track. It makes you think twice about the options you have if you're eating out at a restaurant. Honestly, that has been my biggest tip for losing weight, is just put what I'm eating into a diary. You don't have to download the app, you can put it onto like a notebook or something like that. But I think sometimes you don't realise how much you're eating. You're like a secret eater. So yeah, that's really helped me. My second tip is water. I know not everyone likes water, so maybe like a no added sugar squash. But I drink that in the morning before I have my breakfast. While I'm preparing my lunch, I'll have another big glass of water. Obviously, I'm drinking water throughout the day as well, but I always have it just before I'm about to eat. I just find that sometimes we think we're hungry, but actually we're thirsty. And it's like, it sounds really stupid, but it's learning the difference between am I hungry or am I thirsty? Because I didn't drink nowhere near enough. I just really think sometimes we think that we're hungry and we go for a snack, and actually we just need to have a drink, let that settle for like 10-15 minutes, and maybe you are hungry and you need some fruit, but I just think always try the thirst option first. My third tip isn't really like how to diet. It's because so many people say to me, oh, how have you managed to eat healthy and not break the bank? Knowing full well that I've just had a baby and my partner's been in the middle of changing jobs. We're looking to move to a big place and we're paying for a wedding, so we have a lot to fork out for. But buy frozen vegetables. You can even buy frozen fruit. That's the only thing that I've drawn the line at, because I just don't find that it tastes as nice, but a lot of people do. The frozen berries is quite nice actually. Yeah, frozen vegetables. I have frozen vegetables with my stir fry, and you can buy one of those huge bags. I get them from Iceland, you can get them from Asda, you can get them from any supermarket. But they're 89p at the moment in Iceland, and you can get a big bag full of vegetables. I buy like 2 or 3 so that I can chuck a load of everything in, and you only need a handful of each thing. So the bags last for ages as well. So yeah, that's more of a money saving tip so that you can't use the excuse of money not to diet. My fourth tip, I don't know why I'm counting because I haven't decided I'm doing a certain amount, I'm kind of just having a chat. My next tip is, again, this isn't to be like patronising or anything because I still do it now, is knowing when you're full. If I've got food in front of me and it tastes so good, even when my belly is hurting because I've eaten far too much, I still go because it's on my plate. I don't want to waste it and it tastes so good, I just don't want to leave it. So I've started putting like pasta dishes in a bowl rather than on a plate, just managing my portion sizes. That's my main point, is portion size. Quite a lot of the time we think we're eating really well, but actually it's just because we're eating far too much. And I think, you know, the restaurants have a lot to explain for that, because you go to a restaurant and your portion size is at least double what you actually need. And I know it's because you're eating out and you're treating yourself, but let's get back to the point, Jen. Portion size. So do whatever you can, use a smaller plate. You know, if you've made too much, which I'm guilty for all the time, because my worst thing is if I'm feeding my son and my fiance, I am very mother hen in that aspect. I want to make sure that they've got more than enough food. We don't need to eat it all. We can save it for tomorrow. You can have it for lunch. You can have it for dinner the next day, incorporate it into a different dish. So just dish up what you need. Not anymore. Not just in case. That stays in the kitchen. Cover it up. Leave it for tomorrow. My next tip is, don't compare yourself to other people, because you don't actually know what numbers on their scales. You don't really know what they're doing. There are people on my Facebook that go through a month where they are constantly logging themselves in the gym, they're on diets and they're like, oh, I've lost £5 this week, and then the next week, oh, I've lost £7, and I'm thinking, I've lost £1, I've lost half a pound this week, and I'm like, what the hell, I can't do any more than I'm doing. There's no way I'd lose £5, partly because of my polycystic ovaries, and partly because like £5 is a big deal. Like, to lose that in a week is huge, but it's because either they're a lot bigger so they've got more to lose, or they crash diet and, you know, they're eating fruit all day and vegetables at night, and then after that month they go back to eating normal and it all piles back on. So don't focus on whatever people are doing. Obviously it's brilliant, like if you're on the same journey as me, like we can encourage each other, you know, that's brilliant. Oh, well done, you've lost £2 this week. Oh, well done, you've lost £1. Oh, well done, you've stayed the same but you've not given in. That is what you should be thinking. So yeah, don't compare yourself to other people. Focus on you. Obviously encourage each other, that's brilliant, but just think, right, I'm doing this for me. If I lose £1 a week for a year, that's £52. That's bloody amazing. So just try and think of it like that. Don't give up. Yeah. Exercise. I know that's the dreaded word from some people. I bloody love exercising. I'm sorry, the lighting's gone so dark. I use natural lighting. I want lights. I want a place to film. Yeah, exercise. It can be that dreaded word for some people. I bloody love exercising. I just can't find the time to do as much as I want to. Just so you know, I dance on a Monday and I'm starting tap and ballet again. Tap is so good for calorie burning and ballet is going to tone me up, so that's awesome. And I'm attempting to swim, and that's like not just swimming up and down, that's part of the squad because I used to swim competitively. I really want to join the gym, but I'm not sure if we can afford it at the moment. So I've been using YouTube videos. Like, they're amazing. I would say focus on 2 areas a day. So for example, I will choose most of the time to do my abs and my arms because they're the 2 that I want to focus on the most. Sometimes I want to do back flaps, sometimes I want to do legs. Pop that into your Google search and I guarantee you there'll be so many videos. Carly Rowena, who I mentioned in my last video, is my favourite at the moment because she does workouts to a song, and with the little man I don't have all the time in the world to exercise and to get weights out and to do a whole circuit. You know, I've sometimes got 10 minutes because the washing up needs doing and so does the ironing. Can't think of anything then. So for me, I can pick 2 of those workouts and do 2 songs, 6 minutes. Okay, it's not brilliant, but it's better than nothing. Something is better than nothing. So I know it's not fun for some of you, but try and exercise. And the thing is, if you're doing it in the comfort of your own home, you've not got the expense and you've not got to be self-conscious, because no one's going to see you, no one knows you're doing it. And getting moving burns calories, it speeds up your metabolism, and it's also really good for your health and well-being. And that is part of this journey for me as well, is to feel good about myself, to make my insides really good as well, because I want to be healthy and I want to crack this polycystic ovaries. I'm going to knock it on the head, and just, I don't know, I just want to feel generally good. And I think that should be everyone's priority as well, not just to lose the calories, not just to lose the pounds, not just to drop a dress size or trouser size and lose those inches. Obviously that is incredible and that all helps, but you want your organs and your insides to feel, can't think of a word, grand. I think I'm just going to do one more tip, because I don't want this video to be so long. I wasn't going to do another video for a couple of weeks, but I was so happy with the response I got from my last video and my blog that I just thought, why the hell not? Anyway, I really need to learn to stop rambling. My tip is, obviously we've all got these long-term goals in our head, and like I've got this amazing bikini bronzed body in my head that I'm going to look like, and I will get there, but it's not around the corner. So my recommendation, and what helped me last year, was to set myself little goals, get to that next half a stone. Or is there an outfit that you really want to get into? Have you got a holiday coming up that you wanted to, you know, lose X amount by? So for me, my main thing at the moment is to lose my baby weight. I want that gone. I'd like to lose another half a stone after the baby weight by my wedding. 17 pounds in 5 months is pretty tough, guys, but if I can lose my baby weight by my wedding, I will be really pleased. So anyway, it's enough about me. Yeah, set realistic goals, because what I'm going to do is once you get there, you can look at how quickly you've got there and set your next one. Don't give yourself too much. Don't think, right, by the summer I want to be 3 stone lighter. Is that realistic? Obviously you want to be positive, which is fantastic, and I'm sure you can do it, but just set yourself little mini goals in between as well. Anyway guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my last one if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up, because I really like that. And I'll see you again soon. Bye! Oh, and I'll put my blog down below, because I'm going to be doing weekly updates on my weigh-in measurements and things like that, and it'll just be different for my YouTube. I'm not going to do the same thing on my blog, my YouTube channel. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Bye!